Good evening, Mrinal, Mayank, Aditya. I hope I'm audible and visible to all. No, Sunday I informed on Saturday itself that Sunday I have a invitation and I could not be available till 11 p.m. So it would be late night. I came back around 11 p.m. So I could not take your class. But today it will be very interesting for you all because this class is going to be a class on your pre-board paper. You must have seen the thumbnail. It is your pre-board paper, and accordingly you will get all the answers. MCQ part we are going to do today. It is a pre-board paper, so you can understand that lot of questions are there. You will get an idea and you will see that all those questions that I discussed with you, I think in the other sheets and all. Okay, this is the language paper. No, this is not the language paper. This is the literature paper. MCQs we will be discussing today. Okay, and later on we will also discuss. We have started with this pre-board paper, so you will be able to understand that one at a time we will do all the portions of it. Okay, and it will be very interesting because you will see there are many questions which is common. Okay, you will be able to answer if you have followed all my live classes and all the videos. Okay, class 10 pre-board, no, pre-board. All right. So, yes. So before that, I also have to make an announcement about something. Okay, first let us discuss this part, a slight introduction. As you all know, my name is Reshmi Mukherjee. Those who are new to my channel, for them. And if you haven't visited the website, you can visit it and find certain suitable materials. If you haven't joined the Telegram channel, you can join it. It will help you in staying updated with the videos that are available. Okay, that I update. I share it over there so you can get access to that. Okay, one second. Just a moment. Yes. And other than that, I wanted to share this with you. In the last class, I told you few of the classes I have been telling you that pre-board paper you can share with me as some of you have done, and those only we are going to discuss these few days because it is important. Your board exams are coming. If your pre-board hasn't yet started, you can benefit from here. Okay, and if you are sending the pictures, be careful that they should be clear ones. Okay, so that it is visible. You will see one question paper I will show you today. So वो आपको एकदम clear नजर आएगा because that is scanned and it is clearly taken. If possible, send scanned ones. Okay, and this is my email ID. You can share your question paper over here if you want to discuss. जैसे कि किसी किसी schools पे ऐसे होता है ना कि question paper discuss नहीं किए, तो वैसे cases में you can send it to me. I can discuss it with you free of cost. Language paper also will be discussed according to what your friends have sent. We will be discussing, and this one I have already told you. I'm not going into detail because those who want the board paper from me, some sample papers, you can ask from me. You have to share which one you want, whether only the question paper with answer key or without it, or with you want paper correction and all that. You can tell that to me. Same thing you will have to write to me in this email ID as is written, but it has to be before December 31st. You have to inform me कि आपको ये वाला paper चाहिए. This many papers you want, language paper, literature paper. According to that, I will be preparing your papers because that cannot be same for all, right? It will be different for different students. So till 31st, you have to inform that to me. You will get the papers by January 10th or 15th. And if just in case those who are following my only following the the videos, the free videos, if you don't want and you are following the free videos, in those cases you can stay tuned to the live class. That will also help you, don't worry. And so let's begin with our topic today without any delay. There is one more information that I have to give, so stay tuned today. It will be interesting, it will be helpful to you. Okay, there are more informations that I want to provide to you which will benefit you in the preparation of your uh, class 10 boards. Okay, so let's start. As you can see, it is a very neat and clean picture taken. See, first pre-board examination 2022-2023. So you can understand this is our fresh paper, this year's paper. Okay. So question number 1. In the poem The Daffodils, the phrase jocund company refers to what? The waves, The daffodils flower, the daffodils flowers and the waves of bay, the waves of bay. I haven't mentioned which paper. I have just mentioned paper 1 because this is the first pre-board paper. Okay, I have not written that it is. Okay, answers. Good evening, Abhishek. Type your answers. Share the video with everybody so that nobody misses the class because this is going to be interesting. Share it with your friends. Yes, answers. Read the question properly and then answer. Okay, read the question. Don't think like that. The answer is marked. That means it is correct. Okay. According to your choice, you according to your understanding of the chapter, आप आंसर देना. ऐसा नहीं है कि यहाँ पे D मार्क हुआ है तो D ही होगा. Okay. According to your uh, understanding, you tell the answer. In the poem, first read the question properly. In the poem, why I'm telling this so many times? Because your answers are incorrect. Okay. In the poem, The Daffodils, the phrase jocund company, this one is referring to what? The waves of the pool, the daffodils flower, the daffodils flowers and the waves of the bay and the waves of the bay. Which one? Others, why so silent? All of you try. You are already prepared with some of it, right? So try. See, waves of the pool, though there is no chance because you have no mention of pool at all. And here, when you're talking about the jocund company, we are just talking about the daffodils flowers and the waves of the bay. Aditya Shaw, D is incorrect because we are not talking about the waves of the bay over here. Although the place where you see jocund company, there we have both these two mentioned, daffodils also, waves also. But jocund company, we are actually talking about the daffodils flowers, not the waves. Waves of the bay, we are saying ki beside the daffodils, when you see the waves, that waves, sparkling waves is also beautiful. Correct. B. Who said Abhishek Singh is saying B. Correct. Waves is there. The sparkling waves makes it beautiful. But the beauty of the, remember that is a comparison. I already explained once that is a comparison where it's kind of a competition. The beauty of the waves and the beauty of the daffodils. Which one is better? The daffodils beauty is better. And that happy daffodils, the dancing daffodils, that makes the jocund company. Okay, it's not the waves of the bay, not the daffodils flowers and the waves of the bay, and waves of the pool is not at all considered. Richa, it is not option number C. That's what I made clear over here. We were in the third paragraph. आपको मिलेगा ऐसे कि daffodils के साथ waves of the bay का comparison हो रहा है और वहाँ पे बोला जा रहा है कि ये कि daffodils flower, the beauty of the daffodils and the beauty of the sparkling waves, these two are compared with one another. Now, when you are saying, now the poet only says that the beauty of the daffodils is better than the beauty of the waves. Okay. Correct answer is therefore B. We are talking about the daffodil flowers when we are saying jocund company. Daffodils gives the poet so much happiness, not the waves, not the sparkling waves. Alright. Next, number 2. What did the little match girl see when she struck the second match? This is important when she struck the second match. Remember, I repeatedly told you that all from this part it is very important that the matches, what were the matches and all those things are important, very important. So, beautiful candle-lit Christmas tree, her grandmother who loved her dearly, bright stars shooting across the sky, stuffed goose, waddling towards her. So I got Shivani, good evening. I got many answers and all of you are saying answer number D. The person whose question paper we are solving, he or she has also written it correctly. A stuffed goose waddling towards her. You can open the book and check. It is in page number 89. Do not miss this part. Okay, even if you are not reading the chapter properly, read these questions, important questions. Okay. Number 3. In the poem The Patriot, who was sitting at the window? Diseased ones, young man, children and patriot. Which one? Yes, first iron stove, second goose, third Christmas tree, fourth grandmother. Everybody should type their answers. Try. This is MCQ. Try. If you cannot, then of course I'll give the answer. All right. So others keep on typing. So, see, children, patriot, young man. This is not possible, right? So, what is the only option that remains is the diseased ones. Remember, we were talking about the paralyzed ones, okay, who were not, moving, or they were not interested in moving. Some sort of that condition happened. That's why we will call them as palsied few. Remember that quote, palsied few, or paralyzed or diseased, you can call. This is the best option over here. The one whose paper we are solving, he has also written it correctly. Number 4. How was the nature of Joe's wife? Joe's wife, remember from which chapter? I guess you all now remember. Joe's wife is from Angel in Disguise. I am in class 9. Aditya. If you haven't read the chapter, don't follow it. Okay. Uh, yes, Angel in Disguise. She believed in doing something good for others. She has soft heart. She was a rude, ill-tempered, self-afflicting woman. She was a woman of saintly temper. Yes, all of you have written it correctly. The one whose question paper we are solving, he has also written it perfectly. This is an exact line quoted from the book. Remember, she was a rude, ill-tempered and self-afflicting woman. Okay. Next, let's move to question number 5. What animal does Shylock remember Antonio comparing him to? Very important question. Very, very important. Here we have two very contrasting or very kind of minute difference. The difference of the two options is very minute. I'll tell you why. Find out which one. Correct. A dog. But you see why I said it is important. See, can you tell me who? Asha, if I put over here the animal, what animal does Shylock remember Greciano comparing him to? If I put Greciano over here, can anybody answer it correctly? If I put Greciano instead of Antonio, the option is there only. Perfect. See, those who have read it properly, you will be able to answer. If it is Greciano, then it will be a wolf. If it is Antonio, then it will be a dog. Remember, C-U-R-C-A-R, that is what Antonio called Shylock. Next, in the Evil Bony Smile, this chapter also I believe you remember, Evil Bony Smile. Whose smile is being referred over here? Sibia, buffalo, goat, crocodile. Whose smile? If Greciano, it will be wolf, correct. Whose smile we are talking about? Answers? I want all of you to solve, so I'm giving you some time, okay? See, read the question properly and solve it just like you're solving your board paper. Very good, very easy question. Evil bony smile, whose bony smile we are talking of here? Of course, the crocodile. Okay, goat and buffalo, no mention of it. And CB are not a question. Next, number 7. Just a minute, I remove the picture. Yes. Now, number 7. What is number 7? In Act 3, Scene 5, what does Lorenzo chastise Lancelot for? In Act 3, Scene 5, what does Lorenzo chastise Lancelot for? Is it for impregnating a Moorish servant? Don't ask me the meanings, okay? Try on your own. Then what will happen? Even if you see some words का meaning आपको नहीं पता रहेगा. ये सोच के जाओ, ये जान के जाओ कि ऐसा नहीं होगा कि एवरी सिंगल वर्ड का मीनिंग आपको पता है. Take it like that only. If you do not know the meaning, then how will you spot the answer? Impregnating a Moorish servant. B. Flirting with Jessica. C. Joking about bacon price. And D. Judging Shylock. Write that option, question number. Okay, write 7, or even if you're not writing in Roman, mention number 7 or something like that. Okay. Mixed answers I'm getting. Think and write. Okay. Impregnating a Moorish servant, joking about bacon price, flirting with Jessica, judging Shylock. Mayank, if you are in class, those who are in class 10, all of this is there in class 10. Syllabus is same for all school, no? It is board exam. Check if that is removed from your test or not, because that is not possible almost. 7B, 7D, 7A. Mixed answers I'm getting. Okay, I'll tell you. See, impregnating a Moorish servant. Okay, this portion is not important. We have already, cancelled this portion. So strike it out. Next, flirting with Jessica. Let's see. Joking about bacon price. This is, you know, not possible. Judging Shylock. No. If he judges Shylock, Lorenzo would have been happier, right? Lorenzo also hated Shylock equally. So it is going to be flirting with Jessica. This is there in Act 3, Scene 5. I guess it is. It is in between line 16 to 17. Okay. All right, Mike. Those who are in class 9, that is okay. But if you are in class 10, all of these topics will be same. Okay. For class 9 students, don't worry. We will also discuss the sample paper given by your board. Okay. So it is going to be option number B for everybody. Is it clear? If it is not clear, just write it somewhere. Line 16 and line 17 from Act 3, Scene 5. There you will find it. Okay. Remember, if you keep on taking my wife to corners, there was a point like that. So there you will have to write this. Flirting with Jessica. You will find that. Okay. Why D, Monica? Judging Shylock. See, if you hate Shylock, if I hate Shylock, if I judge Shylock, why will Lorenzo hate Lancelot? Okay, why will Lorenzo scold Lancelot? Lancelot also hated Shylock. Lorenzo also hated him. No problem, no, if he judged Shylock. Okay. Hello, Sushi. Okay, next number 8. What does Shylock do in anticipation of the judgment? Anticipation. Okay, important point. I'll not explain the meaning. First try. If you cannot, I'll explain it. What does Shylock do in anticipation of the judgment? Wets his knife, buys some spice, writes an apology, looks out of the window. Read the question properly and answer. Shivani, buy some spice? How come? The question is asking okay, I'm explaining the question, then if you want to change the answer you can change. Okay, question is asking you कि शाइलॉक ने कुछ सोच के, मतलब जजमेंट के बारे में उसने कुछ सोच लिया था कि ऐसा होने वाला है, that I am going to get a pound of flesh. Okay, so thinking that is going to happen, he does something. What does he do? He buys some spice so that he can sprinkle that spice on Antonio's flesh. Is it possible? No. Writes an apology. He never writes an apology, right? In anticipation, it is said. When he is very sure that he is going to get a pound of flesh. जब उसको पता है कि मुझे मिलने वाला है pound of flesh. Then why apology? He says, no, I am not feeling sorry about anything. So writes an apology, cancelled. Looks out of the window, that is not possible at all. What remains? That is wets his knife. What do you mean by wets his knife? He sharpens his knife. Remember, he sharpens his knife on the sole of his shoe so that he can cut the pound of flesh from Antonio's body. Correct? Understood? Next, number 9. Which of the following lines from the poem Nine Gold Medals tells us that the poem describes an international sporting event? Sharpens, yes, correct. Which of the following lines from the poem Nine Gold Medals tells us that the poem describes an international sporting event? The athletes had come from so many countries. 9 young athletes stood there determined. The 8 other athletes. Remember, ऐसे ही एक question we discussed in one of the live classes. Same exact same question has come. Okay, so be very sure that you attend the live classes. You solve the questions that I show you. Remember the same exact same question came. To run for the gold, for the silver, and the bronze. Yes, all of you have written correctly. Of course, so many countries is mentioned, so it is going to be option number A. So many countries, मतलब remember I was explaining that day कि बहुत सारे schools में हुआ तो inter school होते हैं, बहुत सारे countries में हुआ तो international होते हैं. Nation भी बोला जाते हैं ना उसको. Countries को we can call nation also. So between schools inter school, between nations internation. Okay, international. Okay, next number 10. Joe Thompson. Joe Thompson was a dash barber, carpenter, gardener, wheelwright. Hello Satyapriya. Others, keep on trying, keep on trying. Everybody should type your answers. Okay, if you think something is correct for you other than wheelwright, you can mention that over here. Yes, all of you have said correctly. He was a wheelwright. He used to mend those, those spikes and all spokes. Okay, so before we move to the next part meaning the next page of the MCQ part, I have something to show you, which is this one. See, this is a book that I have recently purchased. Okay, this is a book that I have recently purchased, as I am showing you over here. And I'll give you some informations about this book. This will help you to understand why this is why this is important. Okay, why this is good. I believe this is good. There is a reason for that. You see, this is quite a fat book, right? Quite a fat one. And you have certain things over here. See, this is the time when you will require certain specimen papers, certain question papers that you can practice from, right? See, July 2022, that means this is your very updated format of question paper. New specimen papers, these are. Okay, the way the questions can come. Those who purchased papers from me, that is a separate issue. If you want to see, I can provide you only English, right? But here you have sample question papers for all subjects, as you can see, for all subjects. So if you want this, you can take this. Okay, because I can provide you only English. Okay, this is a book which has everything. Your paper pattern is strictly followed. You have all the answers. See, it includes answers with explanations. Okay, why that answer is correct, that also you will get. All right, next, you have this. Okay, you have a very interesting thing over here. See, if you follow this, you can solve your own doubts very clearly. See, you can download this application. You have unlimited, you can ask unlimited doubts and that will be cleared or clarified free of cost. You can utilize this. Okay, you can join this doubt nut. Okay, and other than that, what else you will find in this paper? See it. See, it is made by a panel of authors. It is not that only one person has made it. So all those people who are, I checked all the, all the question papers. So I found that you have everything over here. See, the topics are also mentioned. No? Hindi, English 1, 2, history, civics, geography, home science, economic applications, commercial studies, physical education, maths, bio, everything is here. So you can get a complete idea of all these. Okay? That will also benefit you. See, this is the portion. You have you can scan this code and this can help you to get the answers of the unsolved papers. You have few solved papers, you have few unsolved papers also. Unsolved papers कैसे आपको answers मिलेंगे? ये scan करेंगे तो, ये book से scan होगा तो you will get the answers of these also. I found this one a good one, okay, with good question series, and moreover you will also get this, you see, OSWAL simplifying exams, customized tests, and keep check of your performance for free. Okay, that also free of cost. You can utilize this. Okay, you can log in and you can participate. Check whether you are able to solve all the subjects that you have. Okay, that's why I found this book. I was seeing कि आपको कैसा वाला questions आने वाला है and everything. So I bought this book, and this is a very good one. As you can see, all the topics you are getting, all the subjects you are getting. So I hope if you want, you can purchase this. I will attach the link in the description box. You can purchase it from there also. Amazon and Flipkart, both are available there. Alright. So let's move to our topic again. Alright. Ready? So let's move to the next part. Number 11. When Shylock speaks of Jessica's elopement, he exclaims, "My own flesh and blood to rebel." What feeling do his words convey? When he's saying my own flesh and blood to rebel, remember this question is also exactly common. Okay, somebody, those who were there in the live classes that I added previously, same question has come. See, pride, betrayal, envy, remorse. Think and answer. This was also already discussed. Those who followed that, you can answer directly. Those who haven't, just think. Imagine your own daughter ran away with somebody who you hate. Okay. So in that case, how would you feel? Would you be very proud? No. Would you be would you be jealous? Envy means jealous. Would you be jealous? No, that is also not possible. uh, yes, you can. Of course, it will not change so fast, but 2024 also, because you are following the same syllabus, it will be almost the same. Okay, in that case, you can use that also. Screen is not clear. Others, can you see it clearly? Others, just tell me once if it is clear. Just let me know once first if it is clear or not. Then I'll check the internet once. Okay. So Satyapriya, just check once your internet connection. It is going to be what? Betrayal, of course. Option number C. ऑप्शन नंबर सी इज गोइंग टू बी ऑप्शन नंबर सी व्हाई बिट्रेयल मतलब क्या किसी ने धोखा दे दिया आई बिलीव्ड इन माय डॉटर अ लॉट बट नाउ शी हैज बिट्रेड मी शी रैन अवे विद समबडी हु हेट्स शाइलॉक और शाइलॉक हेट्स दैट पर्सन इवन देन उसने उसी लड़के के साथ ही रैन अवे शी रैन अवे सो इट इज बिट्रेयल ऑफ कोर्स ओके धोखा दे दिया नंबर 12 what rare quality of Bassanio's help him choose the right casket. This one also some sort of the same kind of a question I've already discussed. You should be able to tell this. Bassanio's quality, rare quality of Bassanio. Which one? His honesty and integrity, his desperate need for money, his dislike of gold and silver, his ability to look beyond outward appearance. Read the question repeatedly and then answer. Try. Even if you have some doubt, try. Type your answer. I'll tell you if you have made any mistakes. I feel pity for Shylock, but he is portrayed as a villain in Shakespeare Christian. See, there were certain issues, no? Directly, you cannot, just like we cannot directly talk about our government, no? We cannot humiliate that government in front of everybody. Same way, Shakespeare also could not humiliate the Christian community those days, right? His patron was the was the queen herself. How can he go against them? He could not directly speak against them, against the negatives, but he tried some other way to point out that whatever was done to Shylock, that was also not right, and that is why it is called a tragi-comedy, not just comedy. His ability to look beyond outward appearance, of course, because he understood that gold is not something which is which is good everywhere. It can deceive people. So it is going to be 12D. Now 13. The boy and other children tell Margot that she is not their friend. The scientists lied about the sun. The sun will be out in a few minutes. The sun will not be coming out today. 13. 11C. No, his dislike of gold and silver. No, not just dislike. It's not that he hated gold and silver and he chose lead. It's not like that. He gave proper reasons, no, कि धोखा नहीं खाना है. मुझे पता है कि gold often deceive कर देते हैं, betray कर देते हैं. तो we should not follow the outward appearance only. That is why. Okay, better option is there, no, number D. Okay, Monica. Next, number 12. Okay, number 12. Tell me. Number 13. Tell me. Acha, you are talking about 11. Monica, you are going a little slow. Number 13, tell me. The boy and other children tell Margaret that she's not their friend. The scientists lied about the sun. The sun will be out in a few minutes. The sun will not be coming out today. Yes, correct. Option number, Mayank, it is going to be option number D. See, they lied, no? The boy and the other children lied Margaret, saying that आज तो कुछ नहीं होने वाला है, nothing is going to happen today, nothing is going to come out, no, the sun is not going to come out, so it is going to be option number D, okay, not C. Okay, next one, okay, alright, number 14, right? Yes, how do the children feel at the end of the story? How do the children feel at the end of the story? This is same chapter again. All summer in a day. Remember last class somebody was saying that he's not going to study. I forgot who. That he's not going to study all summer in a day. See, it has come, no, in the pre-board paper. So you'll get MCQs from here. You'll have to solve. There will be no options. So the children are glad that Margaret did not see the sun. The children are unsure if Margaret will believe that they saw the sun. The children are ashamed of locking Margaret in a closet. The children are afraid that Margaret will never speak to them again. Everybody is saying what? 15? C. 12. 12, Monica? Everybody is saying C. So children are ashamed of locking Margaret in a closet, of course. Afraid that Margaret will never... They were not afraid of anything, no. They were sorry to understand that they have done something wrong. When they realize that they have actually done something wrong. So it is going to be option number C. 15C. Yes. From where these people come, I really don't understand. Okay, next. Number 14 we have done. Number 15. Let's see. Which of the following words best describe Antonio's attitude during the trial? Acha, Raj, it is your paper. Alright. Which of the following words best describes Antonio's attitude during the trial? Is it jealous? Is it generous? Is it angry or resigned? Option number 14D. Jealous, generous, angry and resigned. Yes, resigned. Why resigned? Because he gives up, no? Everybody else, yes, correct. Everybody else is like trying to save Antonio, but Antonio says, don't worry because Shylock is not going to listen to anybody, any of us, and therefore it is better that I just let him do whatever he wants to do. So that is resigned. Last question from your MCQ is, how does Lorenzo recognize Portia even before he sees her when the two young women return from Venice? A. By her touch, by the clothes she wears, by the perfume she uses, by the sound of her voice. 16. Number 16. So 16 number, option number D. Yes, by the sound of her voice, of course. Because remember that kaku word that is added in the end, by the sound of her voice. So we have done 16 MCQs from by the sound of her voice. Yes. from this pre-board paper. We have the full paper. We will discuss that maybe, of course, not maybe, of course, in the next class, because we are going to finish this paper and then move into the next one. Today, because tomorrow again maybe some of you have exam and stuff, so let us not increase, continue with it again. uh, Thursday, which is the next class, okay, Thursday from 8:30 we are going to start, and we will do the Merchant of Venice first part. Okay, Merchant of Venice full section B we are going to discuss. It will take some time, but of course positively join, so that we can see how that question paper is going to be set, the pre-board paper. All right, so that is all. Any doubt from any particular chapter? Any particular doubt from any chapter or anywhere? Which act is there in section B? That I also haven't seen. We will, before we discuss, the children are ashamed. Uh, um, which act is there in section B? Okay, that I will check and tell you next part. Okay, let me see once. How many cowards? Acha, tell me from where is this one? How many cowards? How many cowards whose hearts are as false as stairs of sand, where yet upon, see, this is important, no, remember I told you that from this part and act 4 scene 1 you will get n number of questions. Can you tell me from where this question has come? How many cowards? Same thing you are going on saying. Don't waste your time like this, no. You have other things to do. If you don't like, go and I don't want to hide repeatedly and do this and disturb the people who are following, no, study. Do not bother. Do something that is better for you. Play games otherwise. They haven't come here to do something good, no? That is the problem. That's the problem. Just a moment, I'll just. He will keep on, he or she, whoever is this, he'll keep on doing this thing because he finds it good to disturb. That's it. Okay. So, this is which part, Monica? Yes, it is resign. Can you tell me which part, from which part this question has come? Bassanio, how many cowards whose heart has fall? Even if you don't remember the scene, just tell me from where it has come. See, this is where Bassanio chooses the casket, no? Bassanio is, thinking that what he should choose, whether it is gold, whether it is silver, or whether it is lead. Okay. Act 4 is the court scene, not there. Okay. Not in Act 4. It is in Act 3. But where Bassanio is choosing, yes, correct. Act 3, not Act 4. Act 4 में क्या होता है? Act 4 में only you see the court scene and you see that, they are, there is that ring and all. Okay. That ring episode happens. The first part of that ring episode when they take it. Okay. So that is going to be Act 3, Scene 2. So you can understand, you prepare Act 3, Scene 2, Act 4 also. All these are important scenes, don't miss it. So we will discuss the whole of the Merchant of Venice in the next class, which is Thursday. Alright, so see you there. Okay, see you on Thursday. Please mark most important speeches from MOV. Most important speeches in my videos, GW Ron. I think this is Rohan, na? Acha. So okay, so that's all. Hope to meet you in the next class. Okay, bye bye. That is Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Bye bye. Good night, everybody. I don't want to show the questions now. Okay, I don't want to show the questions now over here because then it will not be a test. Okay, so next class when you come here, you will get the questions. Prepare the whole Merchant of Venice part. Okay, this will not bother me actually. No, it is waste of time. You are wasting your own time, whoever this person is. Okay. So, all right. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Good night.